One of the things I found delightful about the Convocation of Episcopal Churches in Europe is their context. They really have worked for years on becoming what the rest of the Episcopal Church hopes to become, and that's multinational, multicultural, multilingual, ministering in a variety of contexts with a variety of challenges, looking for innovative responses in how to serve God's mission in this place and this time. I think we're standing on the borderline between who we've been as the church and who we want to become. And as I said, the Convocation of Churches in Europe has already experienced that for many years, and we have a great deal to learn from the Convocation of Episcopal Churches in Europe. I think as we restructure, it's really more about identity and mission and vision about who we want to become and how we want to respond to God's call to mission. A lot of that has to do with flattening hierarchies, slimming down a corporate hierarchy, helping people find ways to minister in a variety of ways. I've talked often about parallel development, keeping the best of what is traditional and having people be able to experience that if that's what feeds their souls, but also developing new ways of being church for people who are coming out of new realities and new contexts. God's mission is about serving the least, the last, the lost, the forgotten. God's mission is, and I think a particular charism, or I would even say vocation of the Episcopal Church, is showing people that we can live a common life in spite of or with our differences in theological opinions, political opinions, the way we worship, finding ways to live together as Christians. We're doing that in full communion with the old Catholics, with the Lutherans, and that'll continue. That's the way of the future, not breaking off and splintering, but rather finding ways to find what we have in common rather than what separates us. Archbishop Verkamen invited the Convocation of Episcopal Churches in Europe, and indeed the whole Episcopal Church, to consider ways that we can enter into even deeper communion between our two churches. I think that kind of exploration is exactly what we're talking about in terms of restructure, of reimagining who we're called to be in terms of our identity and our mission and who we partner with to accomplish that mission. And the old Catholics perhaps can help us learn what it means to be new Episcopalians.